Investing and getting positive returns on your investment is a moment that brings a lot of motivations and hope. Investing money today is better than saving money in the bank, looking at the current levels of inflation. There are a lot of investment opportunities that doesn't require your day-to-day involvement. One such way is investing in stock. That's why in this video, I'm going to share with you how to invest in the New York Stock Exchange and the Nasdaq from Sierra Leone with little money. So take your time, keep watching this video, you don't need to go out. Stay tuned. These investment markets are the two most popular markets for investors in Sierra Leone. Based on the mythical Wall Street, the New York Stock Exchange is the most extensive in the world by market capitalizations, where shares and bonds of the North American corporations are traded. Suppose a saver from Sierra Leone invests in stock or bonds listed on the New York Stock Exchange. In that case, he or she is investing in the historically strong US dollars and diversifying his investments with the most traded financial instrument worldwide. Let's assume you getting shares of the giant American corporations and the most sought after financial assets by the general public. Though there are many stocks to invest in, for the purpose of this video, I'm doing my best to bring you one that can be utilized easily. Starting from the ones that's traded on the New York Stock Exchange, I will go toss. Make sure you hit the like button on this video because that's going to make this video be shown to a lot of viewers around the world. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. So you have the New York Stock Exchange market and you have the Nasdaq, which is the most popular stocks relating to the high-tech giants. That involves the Apple, which is the companies that revolutionized the mobile business by creating the iPhones. It doesn't need no further introduction. You have the Facebook, another one that doesn't need an introduction to you because you already know what the Facebook has done in your life or in my own life, which happens to be the largest social network worldwide. You also have that we call Amazon, the most popular e-commerce platform in the United States and the world. You have that of Netflix, the application of series and movies with the largest number of subscribers worldwide. You have Google, the well-known tech giant. So when you talk about two key investment stock markets, you have in the New York Stock Exchange market and the Nasdaq. There is no way we can complete the number of companies that are operating under these stock markets. A rounded way of investing is to invest in the S&P 500 index, which groups the top 500 companies that are part of both the New York Stock Exchange and the Nasdaq. Remember, I have just given you two stock markets, and under these stock markets, there are a lot of companies that you can go and buy share within which you can get a returns on your investment. The S&P 500, which is the index that best expresses the two largest stock exchanges jointly, which stand for the Standard & Poor's 500 index, also known as the S&P 500. It's one of the most extensively respected stock market indices in the United States. The other one is the Dow Jones market. The S&P 500 is considered the most representative index of the US real economy. And so if you have that access to invest in that type of stock market here in Sierra Leone, you'll be making big impact. The index is based on the market capitalizations of the 500 large companies that issue shares on either the New York Stock Exchange market or the Nasdaq market. The S&P 500 represent approximately 80% of the entire capitalization of the United States stock markets. It implies that the S&P 500 index components and their weighting are determined by the S&P Dow Jones Indices rating agency. It is by far the most invested stock index globally, and you have that opportunity as well as a native Sierra Leonean to invest in that type of stock. Many people consider it the trend makers of the North American economy. That is, if the S&P 500 goes up, the economy is doing well. Investing in a financial instrument that replicates the S&P 500 index is the best. An excellent way to invest in a good portion of the North American economy through shares of its corporate giants. So you'll be here in Sierra Leone, like I told you earlier, you'll be here in Sierra Leone investing in the stock market there in the United States, and you'll be getting your own share of the coin. Contrary to what most people think, investing in the New York Stock Exchange market from Sierra Leone is easily accessible. through online investment apps called online brokers. So if you have your iPhone, you can just go to your app store and then you install that. However, it does require few steps to follow. Keep watching the video as I will bring you the details and the easy way to start investing in financial instruments for investors with little capital, as little as 100 to 200 US dollar. But for the purpose of these videos, let's start with a list of brokers available for you watching this video and have decided to invest in the stock market as a local client. The prestigious New York Stock Exchange and the Nasdaq Exchange combined as the New York Stock Exchange. Technically, they are different exchanges. However, you are interested in investing in large American companies listed on both stock exchanges alternatively. We also only refer here to company share. There are a lot of other ways you can be investing in these two stock exchange market. We won't comment on investing in the company's bond, that is debt notes that these same companies might issue at the exchanges. What is the minimum amount to invest in the US share from Sierra Leone? This is the questions that we ponder about. We always think it is too expensive to invest in the New York Stock Exchange. Unlike most general public think, the answer to this question is that many stockbrokers do not have a minimum deposit requirement. Also, to gain more clients, many brokers do not charge a commission for you to acquire the American company share. So you see the opportunity as to why it is worth it to invest in the stock market. You have this privilege to invest in it, it is good. So therefore, opening an investment account with an online broker is a process that is completed online and requires first choose the brokers that best fits your investment goals. You know, we have a lot of various brokers, so you have to choose the one that fits your goals. You upload an ID and a proof of address, wherein you also upload electricity and water bills, etc. through the broker's app via email. Make sure to choose the right base currencies of the account. If you want your money to be paid in dollar, you make sure you choose that. With some brokers, changing it once you open the accounts can be painful. Trading accounts may be based in US dollars or euros, pound sterling, Australian dollars. These are the key currency that are really fit for you. Practically all of them offer the options in the US dollars or euros. Once the account has been approved by the broker, it's time to deposit cash. Do this 10 minutes, 15 minutes in your phone and you become a shareholder in certain company. The depositing and withdrawing of money methods are usually credit cards, bank transfer or e-wallet. You can as well use your PayPal, your PC as whatever means of payment that is available in your own country. The available options to deposit funds will depend on each broker. A vital fact to mention is that what I've talked about here are when you install one of these apps, we go through a lot of examples as to how you can create an account, what are the means of you getting a withdrawal. You can do that. It is easy, it is fast, and it is reliable. So you have a question saying, how can I kind of get this money when you know you are not an investment banker? How easy is it? These are easy means also. Online brokers allow investing in New York Stock Exchange straightforwardly through optimized apps that grant you easy and fast access to use the financial markets. So like I told you, all these brokers have their own apps. In fact, most platforms resemble a social network or any other phone app. Like you have expert option, you can just download it and then you start using it. They are designed so that the investors can learn and start trading very quickly without a need for much prior knowledge. You don't even need to go for a course. It's just too easy for you. Why can't you just use this opportunity instead of keeping your money in the bank? There are a lot of options to invest in this instrument, and once you do it, the realization is going to be big. So if you think this video is worth it, please do me a favor by hitting that red subscribe button and the notification bell, so that each time we upload a new video here on this channel, you'll be the first person to know and you'll be opportune to go through it. You watch the videos and then you like it. By so doing, you are helping this channel grow. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next video.